Welcome back, you beauties. Thank you so much for choosing to start your Heritage Day with us this morning. It's a privilege we don't take for granted, and that's why we have brought you the gifts this morning. We are so excited to be joined by the Blitzboks to chat about the upcoming Cape Town Sevens in December. I know I'm underselling it drastically. One of the greatest sporting moments any of us have ever experienced, and it's on home soil. And of course, fresh off their Olympic bronze medal performance, the team is preparing for what will be an action-packed weekend filled with family fun, entertainment, lots of rugby, the best rugby you'll see, and of course it's right here in Cape Town. It's set to be one of the most exciting events of the summer season, and here to chat a bit more about it, I would imagine with slightly tired bodies at this phase of breaking them back in, Tristan Lates and Tian Pretorius join us to chat about all things Cape Town and all things Sevens, because there's a lot going on in your world. So first of all, thank you so much for so proudly representing us at the Olympics, man. Sure, you put us through the most though, man. Tian, have you been able to put that part of the journey into perspective and kind of lock that door so you can move forward, or do you just let your mind go back there and enjoy that moment? How are you feeling about that performance?
Yeah, I think obviously some nights I still get the flashbacks of everything that happened, and I think it's
us too, man. Don't worry. Yeah.
I think it's still understandable. But yeah, we had a few weeks off, and obviously had an off season that's behind our backs now. But I think it's something that we'll always think about what happened back in the tournament and stuff like that, all the ups and downs. And but yeah, luckily it turned out well. But for us now, it's like we had our off time, we're back into training and everything like that, getting ready and preparing for the season. So almost not try and forget about it, but obviously put it behind your back and yeah, going forward.
Put it in a box,
coming back
lock the key, just leave it there, put it on the mantelpiece, and that's fine, right next to the medal now, because you've got an Olympic medal, which is just mind-blowing. That being said, like you say, 3 weeks off as a holiday or whatever, but your year is so intense because you guys kind of play in a lot of different pools. How do you brace yourself for the upcoming season? How much does it help to know that you've got Cape Town in December to kind of tie this all together when you are sweating and dying in pre-season, trying to get the body to embrace?
Yeah, I mean, Cape Town is obviously the big tournament every Blitzbok player wants to be a part of. Some of them, you know, there's Dubai before Cape Town, so some of them try to make the Dubai team and hoping not to get injuries, but it's part of the game.
Yeah.
Some get injured, some make it through to play Cape Town, and Cape Town's really special. I mean, I myself haven't featured in the Cape Town leg yet. Was in the stands last year, but it's the one tournament you can actually go out and, you know, play in front of your family, your friends, the people that actually support you, the ones that are actually there for you throughout the whole year, you know.
For sure.
So it's that one tournament you can actually show gratitude to them, you know, show their chance.
And it's also the kids who have grown up watching you get to come and actually watch you, and they start connecting those dots. And I don't think I realize, being the age that I am, how important that is. And you guys are just on the field and you're playing rugby, and I know you don't get the advantage of seeing the bigger picture, but in Cape Town you kind of get a sense of, wow, this is how much we mean to the people. So I hope you can take that on board. It's the most unforgiving game on the planet, and I know that the squad has been through a lot. Tian, where are you guys in terms of how you see? Is it a big picture thing, or do you just focus on where you are right now? Because we'd look at the last season and say that was a tough season. It was a really grueling season, but you got to, again, put it behind you and look forward.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with the sport that we're playing. It is very unforgiving and very up and down. And I think most for us is mostly staying present in what we're doing. So winning every single moment by winning the day, winning the training session, and for us just going forward in that mindset. And obviously we all have the same goal, and there is going to come downs and highs and everything like that. But for us, just keep on looking at the picture that we want to achieve and where we want to be at the end of the season. And obviously we've been underperforming, but we all know, you know, it's obviously the group that we're in, and it stays in the group, and we all have the same purpose or like goal where we want to go to in the future. So I think that's where it stays mostly. It's just the group that we're training in and a training group, and where we'd like to go forward and stuff like that.
And the system is sound. The system is one of the best systems. We've got everyone in the world is trying to figure out how South Africa has been able to create this inside, outside the box kind of mentality where all you guys are by far the best players for most of your careers, and then you got all put in the same team, and now you've all got to be the best players and somehow kind of find a way to express yourselves, and you do that. Can we just tip our hats to Marius Skuman on his way out right now? What sort of impact does the team around the Sevens team make? Because you guys rely so much on the support structures, the Performance Institute, just having that brotherhood, that sisterhood around you. How important is the team that represents Team South Africa to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say the guys behind the scenes are a really crucial part of our performance. They're the ones that, keep us humble in victory. They're the ones that, when you're at that point of you don't know how you're going to get a victory in this game, or you're not sure how you're going to get out on top, they're the ones to kind of like reassure you before you go into that game that they've been in that position already and they know what it takes to kind of get out on top. So just getting a message from them before knowing that they've been in a similar situation.
They've done it, yeah.
So you kind of feel more relaxed going into the game, not having to think about too many things. So they kind of keep us really relaxed and composed to go in the game with a fresh mind.
Everyone just wants to, every backline player now just wants to throw a ball in at the line-out. I know, okay, so I'm hoping that both of you will get that opportunity. I love how even Brian O'Driscoll, all the best players in the world, now Cheslin's the best player in the world. Not after what he did during the World Cup, only after he threw in at a line-out. But there is something about individual brilliance in this space. And as much as, yes, I know you are looking forward for the collective, you've got individual goals. What do you want out of this season, Tian? What are you hoping for yourself at this phase of your career, bro?
Yeah, I think that's something I would still probably have to go sit down about, and when it comes closer to the season, write it down and everything that I would like to achieve. But I think for me, personally, I guess just being in that team constantly, like you want to be on tour, you want to be playing, it makes training so much easier as well. If knowing at the end of the week or at the end of the month that there's a tournament ahead, it just gives you a bit of that extra drive to keep on performing at training and perform on tour as well and stuff like that. But I think for me, it's just to be in that team consistently, and obviously to perform as well once you get onto the circuit and on the weekend and so.
Tries. That's why we want that champagne ring.
Well, yeah, I guess
now, there's a different nuance to the level of the game that you guys are playing at the moment, and I have a feeling this is going to be a very, very powerful year. We've earned the right. I say we loosely. I'm watching you and going through what you put us through during the Olympics. I've earned the right, okay, for those wins. Just very quickly, man, any plans for Heritage Day? How do you guys embrace a day off? Do you even get a day off today?
Yeah, it's tough topic.
Well, you hear it at 4:30 in the morning. So no.
Touchy subject. Usually public holidays and those things, we are still training. We still got to get the work in. We're in the entertainment business, so
I love that.
We can't be slacking on public holidays. So I think this is probably my first public holiday in about 3, 4, 5 years.
Wow.
That I actually get to spend with friends and family. Invited Tian for breakfast after this, but he's going back to bed, so
fair game, buddy. Fair game.
Myself and my fiance will just put something on the coals, this afternoon. Get a lekker braai in and see where the rest of the day takes us.
I almost feel like we need a lighter braai outside the studio, just so that's all we smell all day. Now, we are so proud of you, man. I know you guys need to look forward, but I'm going to spend a bit more time looking back and say congratulations once again. You're Olympians, dude. Just absolutely incredible stuff. And you guys have the opportunity to plug into that same magic. Cape Town Sevens comes in December. We're going to keep all of those details and just maybe hook up a ticket or two. But it's time for the Mother City to shine.